one day, Mother Yashoda saw that all her maid servants were engaged in different household affairs. So she personally began to churn the curd, buttermilk actually, okay, curd mixed with water, and she was churning that because she wanted to make sure that Krishna keeps going and stealing curd and butter and ghee and milk from other houses. She really did not like that. So she thought if she herself churns the butter and gives it to him, then he'll be happy. But Krishna was not going and stealing from others' houses because the butter in his house was not very tasty. It was not because of that. Krishna wanted to increase the joy of all the Vrajavasis by playing all these mischievous, pranks that he was doing. So that was his intention. So anyway, Mother Yashoda, she chose out of the 9 million cows that were there, she chose those cows. Some cows were there which would go to that part of the forest where the sweetest and most tastiest grass would be there. Those cows would go only to that place. And in that place, these cows would eat that grass, and even their milk will be heavenly, very, very tasty. So Mother Yashoda, she herself would milk those cows, those special cows. And she herself would boil those, that milk. She herself would make the curd, and she herself would churn the butter, thinking that this will make Krishna happy, so that he will not go here and there, and he will go and steal from other people's houses. So she did not want to hear that. So Mother Yashoda, one day, she was churning the butter like this, and this day happened to be Deepavali day. So Mother Yashoda was churning the butter, and while she was churning the butter, she was remembering all the previous activities of Krishna. She was wearing a saffron yellow sari. She was wearing malati. Malati is jasmine, one type of jasmine flowers. She was wearing malati flowers in her hair. And while she was churning laboriously, the flowers were falling, as if the flowers wanted to jump onto the lotus feet of Mother Yashoda, touch her lotus feet and say, how glorious you are to have got the Supreme Personality of Godhead as your son. And you got the opportunity to witness these beautiful, sweet pastimes of Krishna like that. At that time, when she was doing all these things, singing, at that time, Krishna wanted to drink Mother Yashoda's milk because he was hungry. He woke up and came, and immediately he caught the churning rod as if to prevent Mother Yashoda from churning the butter. And then he said, I want milk. Not like that. He said like that. And then Mother Yashoda was, oh, okay, you want milk. So she picked him up, embraced him, and placed him on her lap and began to feed him milk while looking upon the beautiful face of the Lord. So around that time, what happened? Mother Yashoda could hear that the milk, she had kept milk to boil in the kitchen on the stove, and she could hear, shh, the milk was boiling over. So immediately she kept Krishna down. She was feeding him. She just kept Krishna down and ran to the kitchen to remove the milk from the stove. So he became very, very angry. Mother Yashoda went away and Krishna became angry. So what he did, he picked some butter from the pot, that she was churning. And then there was nearby one stone was there. And that stone also was a very precious stone. I think in Padma Purana or Garga Samhita, it says it was an emerald stone. He was playing with an emerald stone. He picked that stone, broke the pot, tashak, like that. He broke the pot, and then taka taka, he just went away. All right. And Mother Yashoda comes back, and then what did she see? She sees Krishna is not there. The pot is broken. Okay. And what else did she see? She saw butter-smeared footprints of the Lord. Okay, little Krishna, because he broke the pot, the butter spilled everywhere. So he placed his feet on the butter and then he walked like that, taka taka taka, he walked. So everywhere his butter-smeared footprints were there. So she saw that, and then Mother Yashoda was smiling. Angry boy, he has broken my pot and then he has run away. So Mother Yashoda saw that and then went behind. It is very easy, no? Once you have footprints, then it is very easy. So she followed the footprints and she saw that Krishna was seated on a grinding mortar like this. You know, this grinding mortar is basically used to make spices and make flour, like wheat flour, rice flour, like that. So they pound with a stick, okay, and then they make all of these things. So this grinding mortar was there, and Krishna was sitting on that like this. He was feeding the monkeys, and some crows were also there. So he was feeding all the crows and monkeys, and Mother Yashoda slowly, she tiptoed. Even while she was slowly going, she was seeing Krishna looking here, there, because he was, even though he has done all that mischief, still he was also scared. What if my mother would punish me like that? He was still scared. And while Mother Yashoda was coming like that, Krishna saw her and he got off the grinding mortar and just ran from there. And Mother Yashoda also is running behind Krishna. Krishna is running, Mother Yashoda is running. And Krishna, the yogis, right? Yogis, they meditate trying to capture Krishna in their hearts. But here Mother Yashoda also is trying. The yogis perform so many different tapasyas to capture Krishna, but they can't. And here a simple gopi lady, Mother Yashoda, is trying to catch the Lord. It is said in the Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma is saying, Pantastu koti shata vatsara sampragamyo vayo rathapi manaso muni pangavanam sopyasti yat prapada simnya vichintya tatve. That means you get onto a plane which travels with the speed of the mind. Mind, how fast it travels. You're sitting here and instantaneously you can go to United States of America. You can go to Antarctica and shake hands with the penguins there, right? So instantaneously your mind can travel. The mind travels so fast. Even if you travel on a plane like that with the speed of the mind, still you cannot capture Krishna. The yogis are not able to capture, but Mother Yashoda was able to catch him, right? So this is amazing, isn't it? Advaitam achyutam anadim ananta rupam adyam ādi-puruṣaṁ navayauvanam cha vedeṣu durlabham. To capture the Lord by the Vedas, it is durlabham, very difficult. But adurlabham ātma-bhaktau. If we become a devotee of the Lord, then it becomes adurlabham, very easy to capture the Lord if we become a devotee. So like that, Mother Yashoda was able to catch Krishna, capture Krishna.